New cars suck.
Oh, fuck. Fuck!
Brand new Mazda already broke.
I think the era of the subscription model is already wearing thin on people.
Please, man. Fucking give me my fucking money back.
Watch Americans instantly regret buying these cars, and the reasons are getting harder to ignore. Software updates that lock you out at a gas station in 91-degree heat. Subscriptions for features you already paid for. GM engines dying at 12,000 miles. And a Range Rover that eats through brakes like it's starving. Bell subscribe, because the dealership definitely won't tell you this.
Bro, does anyone want to come along and explain to me why I'm at a gas station filling up gas? I come back in my car, and for some reason, it wanted to freaking update. Without even letting me know, it just wanted to update. I've been here for around 5 minutes and it still says 10 more minutes remaining. I can't even turn on my car. And now I'm stuck with people behind me and shit. Cause it decided to update all on its own. And to add to that, it's 91 degrees and my AC isn't on. And I can't even unlock my door because it says my locks are not working. Like, bro, what?
My favorite part about the new Volvo XC90 is that if you don't log in, you start your car and you just have to click not now, not now, then not now, not now, not now, not now, not now, not now. There. Now we can drive.
I think the era of the subscription model is already wearing thin on people. I talked with someone yesterday who said they bought a 97 Toyota Land Cruiser because they'd rather have that than whatever it is car companies are churning out today. I also heard from someone who said they bought a CD player. They'd rather use that instead. You remember the Walkman? And then I saw an article about, old game consoles surging. People want to get those again. A PlayStation 2, a PlayStation, a Nintendo 64. And I look at the world around us and I think it's a combination of things. Like, we're tired of getting nickeled and dimed just to use stuff. And maybe we're tired of being online all the time. And then, of course, there's this idea that there's nostalgia there. There's some sense of comfort in going back. I even sold a car I had that was a 2020 and got something that was made the year I graduated high school. And I'm much happier with that. So I don't know what it says, but I think people are just kind of tired of the way things are right now. And maybe this is just an element of that. Also, the economy just doesn't feel very good. Every day, layoff, 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 layoff. Who wants to keep paying subscription fees when you could be laid off tomorrow? It's just coming from a millennial.
People are buying 1997 Land Cruiser CD players, PlayStation 2s, not because they're cheap, because they work without asking permission first. And the economy part, nobody wants a $1,200 monthly subscription car payment when layoffs are hitting every industry. The car companies built a product for a world where everyone feels financially secure. That world ended.
I think we've officially reached the end of the road of having new cars worth buying here in America. Why? Because starting with the 2027 model year cars hitting dealership lots in the next couple months, you're getting mandated in-car surveillance systems. The American government has officially decided that new vehicles must feature cameras and sensors that monitor your behavior behind the wheel. And between this and manufacturers more commonly trying to rent you back features on a car you already paid for through subscriptions, I don't see how buying a new car makes sense anymore.
All right, so I'm gonna test drive with these guys, and the car broke down on the side of the highway. Here we are in this 2022 Escalade with 48,000 miles on it, taking up the entire highway. This thing is completely stuck in the middle of the road. Got a car from the dealership that came out to assess what's happening. It is official. The Escalade does not work.
Brand new Mazda already broke. 2 months, 3,500 miles, and it's broken. It needs work. Should have just bought a Toyota.
Test drive, highway, car stop, not a used car, not high mileage. A test drive vehicle, the one the dealership is supposed to keep in perfect condition. And the Mazda owner said it himself. 2 months, 3,500 miles, already broken. Should have bought a Toyota. At this point, Toyota should just run other brands' breakdown videos as their ad.
They don't make them like they used to.
Hold up. Dude, look at this. Look at this. Is the car on fire? Alex. Ooh, it's a lot of smoke. Did you pop it? The headlights are going on.
Oh, fuck. Fuck!
Just let it, I don't know. Are you serious?
Should I call 911?
So I've always been a Mercedes person until recently. Just look what changed my mind. Everything in this car creaks. Like, what is this build quality? How does this pass simple inspections, to be honest? Like,
You know what, Ford? I've had it. I do this. What is that? What is that clicking? What are you telling me? Are you telling me that my transmission is going out? Because instead of it going 1 to 3 like it goes bam! Boom! Bam! That's how it shifts. What are you telling me? Speak to me. Tell me everything I need to know. I don't know what that means.
Well, first time in the snow with this bad boy. Maybe went a little too hard. That can't be good.
Oh yeah, that's gonna last a while, eh? That's what you pay 116,000 bucks for.
GM just announced the stop sale on all the 6.2 liters, and this made it to a whopping 12,000 miles, which is crazy. But I want you to take a listen to this. You can very slightly hear it knocking just at the bottom end. I wish I had a better microphone to put all the way in there. But when I say you need to run from the 6.2 liter, I tell you, you need to run. I am a huge GM fan. I've already owned 3 new Silverados on this platform generation of GM products, but I cannot recommend these things to anyone. 12,000 miles, and look at the plastic already. It's that scuffed up just getting in and out of the car. I get it, like you could say that's the owner's fault for scuffing the car and stuff like that, but it's all these plastic, the cheap carpet. I mean, look at this. Like, it's literally like, this is what used to line the bottom of trunks. This is now the carpet throughout your whole car, and this is in $100,000 Cadillac. I guess the only good news is if you can afford one of these, I guess you can afford to be without a car for a little bit once the engine dies. But if it's not the 6.2 blowing up, it's not the 5.3 dropping lift, it's not the 2.7 having total engine catastrophic engine failure, and it's not the diesel blowing up on itself too, what engine does GM make that's worth anything anymore? You literally have to go to a 2500 and get the 6.6, and I still feel like you're playing there.
The man asked one question: what engine does GM make that's actually worth buying? And he listed every option himself. 6.2 stop sale knocking at 12,000 miles, 5.3 dropping lift, 2.7 catastrophic failure, diesel blowing up. He's a GM fan. 3 Silverados. Still can't recommend a single one. When your biggest supporter runs out of options to defend, the product has already lost.
Now I've got a bigger problem. It won't even shift.
Look at this picture and tell me that you don't think the blind spots on lifted trucks are getting out of hand. Like, you can't even see their windshield at all. Like, as a general rule of thumb, if you pass another car in a parking lot, you should be able to make eye contact with the other driver. We have this picture that perfectly illustrates how a child standing at their full height is basically invisible in front of a truck, and this is a stock truck. It's not lifted at all. And the worst part about this is that they don't really need to be designed this way. They don't have to have these massive brick wall front ends. Like, this truck on the left has much better visibility and in a lot of ways is more capable than the truck on the right. Like, this entire K-Truck fits inside the engine compartment and the front door of the F-150, and it only comes up to its hood, but their bed lengths are basically identical. The irony is that a lot of American farmers who actually need a truck to do truck stuff are importing K-Trucks in droves because they're better at doing truck things around the farm. And if you go look at the parking lot for a big grocery store or supply store in Japan for people who run businesses, it's all K-Vans and K-Trucks because they don't need anything bigger than that. And then if they need something more heavy duty, they use something like this, like a big cab-over truck that has incredible visibility and tons of practicality. And they managed to build an entire nation without a single one of these, and everyone is doing just fine.
What are you getting mad at me for now?
Because you bought this stupid ass truck and turn the camera over there. Over there.
Oh.
And for what?
The check engine?
Yes. And then you went and did a bad thingy and all that bullshit for the engine light to turn off. I told you, piece of shit Fords, but you don't listen.
Yo, please, man. Fucking give me my fucking money back, bro. Bro, give me my fucking...
Alright guys, so here is my 2019 Range Rover SVR. I bought this with right around 40,000 miles. It's got 86,000 miles. Beautiful car, beautiful estro blue, carbon fiber hood. Added some Boston wheels on it. So the Range Rover SVR has a 5.0 supercharged V8 that pushes 575 horsepower. As good as this car looks, this has been the most problematic SUV I've ever bought. Now, don't get me wrong, it looks good, it sounds good, but it is not reliable. I have already had so many suspension issues, right? I've had sensor issues, TPMS, key. I've had 2 power steering motors go out. These Range Rovers eat through brakes and rotors like it's just an appetizer. I've went through so many brakes and rotors with this car. Now, 575 horsepower is a lot, but this is a pig. It is huge and it weighs a lot. I will say this, the SVR does look good and the exhaust on the SVR does sound amazing. Now, for as expensive as this car is, in my opinion, the interior is super bland. You get very finicky seats, very finicky, cheap interior sort of finishes, and it is not durable. I mean, it creaks, it cracks. Also, the amount of radio and Bluetooth issues I've had with this Range Rover and other Range Rovers, it's just astronomical. So, if you want to look good, buy a Range Rover SVR.
575 horsepower, carbon fiber hood, custom wheels, and 2 power steering motors gone. Suspension issues, brakes eaten through like an appetizer, Bluetooth that works when it feels like it, interior that cracks and creaks. He said it perfectly. If you want to look good, buy a Range Rover. If you want to be smart, don't. The badge costs extra. The reliability does not come with it.
Technology does not equal luxury. Nowadays, luxury cars do not exist anymore. Right here is a 2026 5 Series, and right here is a 2026 Kia. Tell me why these interiors basically look identical. Right here is a 7 Series and a 5 Series from back in 2015. Both of these cars could be equipped with things like soft closing doors, massaging seats, heated and cooled seats, heated steering wheel, all these different features and amenities that made a luxury car a luxury car. This is Kia back in 2015. Now, I'm not going to act like I know Kias from back in 2015, but I'm almost 100% sure they didn't even have half the amenities that BMW had back in 2015. Nowadays, all we need is a giant flat screen TV and we have our luxury car. Basically, every new car is a luxury car. There's absolutely no reason why a top trim BMW that costs over $100,000 like the G90 M5 has a very comparable interior to a Kia. I personally miss old luxury cars where you didn't need big screens or big ambient lighting strips all around the car for it to be a luxury car. Back when car brands like Lexus had things that no other car brand had. And cooled seats for its time, full leather interiors with powered seats. Luxury cars were so baller back then that they used to come with their own phones. Nowadays, all you need to be a luxury car is to have a big flat screen TV and maybe some ambient strips from Alibaba. Pretty soon by 2030, we're gonna have cars that are looking like this and everyone's gonna scream luxury. Personally, I don't see one luxury amenity in this car besides a big giant flat screen TV. This is technology, not luxury.
A $100,000 BMW and a Kia. Same interior in 2026. Not similar. Identical. Luxury used to mean soft closed doors, massaging seat, things no other brand had. Now it means a bigger screen and ambient lighting strip from the same factory everyone else uses. By 2030, a touchscreen and some LED strips will qualify as a luxury car. Technology is not luxury. It's just technology, and everyone has it.
There's a pretty good chance we're the last generation of car enthusiasts. Every single year, emissions requirements just become more and more strict, and cars have to become heavier and heavier just to meet these standards, meaning that the cars become more complicated. And a lot of the cars these days, you can't even pop the hood to work on it yourself. We've almost completely lost the right to repair. I mean, the new Audi RS5 Avant is over 5,000 pounds, and the M3 next generation will probably be pushing around that number too. Design language has also gone out the window. Almost every single car is trying to be as minimalistic as possible. None of them try to set themselves apart, and it's horrible. Don't even get me started on the racetracks that are closing all over the United States. It seems like every single week I hear about a new racetrack that's on its way out. just gives people less and less opportunity to really dive into the hobby. And then not only are we losing racetracks, but we're also losing amazing events because people just don't know how to act. It's like all you had to do was show up and act like a normal person, but people just can't sit there and enjoy the hobby for what it is. They have to ruin things.